Blog Talk Radio.
You want me to play? She wants to play. I can't play. I cannot play right now. I can't play. Go with Santa.
Archangels, ghosts, and Bigfoot. Oh my. It's just another night for Supernatural Girls. Real stories, real answers to life's biggest supernatural mysteries. And now for another exciting interview with paranormal experts from this world and others. Here's your host, paranormal researcher Patrica Baker, on the one, the only Supernatural Girls.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Supernatural Girls Radio. I'm your host, Patrica Baker. I'm here with my co-host, Patricia Kirkman. PK, how you doing tonight?
Absolutely fabulous. Doing drip down for 106 degrees here in Tucson.
Oh, my God. And we're still kind of freezing in New England, but that's to be expected, I guess.
Tell us.
Wow, do we have a great show tonight? This is so exciting. We are talking about the Conjuring House and the live stream event that is coming up on May 9th. Everybody, you can't miss it. It is going to be so exciting. And we are here with a long list of our celebrities to talk about the house, including the original house member, one of them. Andrea Perron is here with us. And the producer for the live stream, Rene Barnett, is with us. She also has a sister show to ours called Night Vision. We're hoping to hear her back on the radio soon. And we've got Corby Mitleid, tarot reader extraordinaire. She's going to be looking at the cards to see what the cards have to say about the Conjuring House. Now, this is the real house. The movie was based on this house, and Andrea is the original person living in the house with her family, all 7 of them. There is a new family living there now. We're going to get to all of that, but Andrea is the one who knows the real story about what went on inside that house. You have come to the right place tonight if you want to hear the real story and be ready to be spooked. It is an amazing story with all kinds of events that took place and are still going on today. So first and foremost, I'm going to bring Rene onto the show so she can tell you about this live stream event, truly groundbreaking. Rene, welcome to the show. There you go. Hi, Rene. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be here. Looks like we got a whole house full of supernatural girls tonight.
We do. Thanks so much for coming on. So tell us about this live stream event. This is something that has never been done before.
That's true, and that's, it's a scary house, but scarier than that to me is what we're attempting to pull off here. But all the tests look good. We're seeing all the good video live streaming from the house. And I was just testing out the system. What we're going to have, obviously, is cameras that people can monitor, cameras wired throughout that house. So we'll be having guests during the day, some very wonderful people. We're going to have, Patricia Baker's going to be with us, and, of course, we couldn't do it without Andrea Perron.
That's right.
We ain't crazy. And, let me see off the top of my head. We got Jimmy Church. He's going to be broadcasting his show live during our event. So we'll be simulcasting with Jimmy Church, Colin Browen of the Paranormal Files. We've got Heidi Hollis, the Outlander, Bridget Marquardt, Ghost Magnet, Jay and Marie Yates, I think their group is called the Cops Crew. We got Dave Schrader. We got a wonderful ghost hunting couple that's really up and coming in the paranormal world, Tony and Cherie Rathman. They are EVP experts and another ghost hunting family. So they're going to be visiting while they are quarantined at their place with the Heinzens who are quarantined there and discuss what it's like being a ghost hunting family. And we got Susan Slaughter with Ghost Hunters International. And many, many, many more. I just can't possibly name them all off the top of my head right here, but I guarantee you we've got some wonderful, wonderful people participating, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to have some contests, so you can win some stuff. You're going to be able to interact with all the cameras and monitor all night long from anywhere that you are in the world, the cameras, and we want everybody to watch and investigate those rooms. If you see something, be sure and note the room that you were in and the time, and then later we'll roll the cameras back and we'll find it and we'll investigate it. So it truly is an interactive situation that we got going on, and I'm really excited. But as I was getting ready to say, we were testing the system, I think it was night before last, and Kathleen Burns, who is a wonderful executive producer, I have to say that because I'm working for her this time around, so, you know. No, she is absolutely wonderful, and Andrea knows. And so I'm working with her, and she was asking me, can you get on the system and tell me what you see? And there were like 12 cameras at that time that were hooked up. I think there may be a couple more going up later, but at that time there were 12 cameras on screen. And she says, tell me what you see. I said, I see 12 screens. She said, okay, what do you see on the top screen? And I was naming off everything, you know, so she could see where everything was situated and positioned. And then I go, Kathleen. She goes, what? And I said, I saw something. And she started laughing, and she says, honey, stuff happens in that house all the time. And I said, no, I saw it. You know, and it was very strange because it happened to be, you know, on the camera that was right outside the house, and there was a car parked right there. And I saw this thing fly by that looked all the world like a small comet or a meteorite or something, but it was just along the ground, you know. And then right after that, as though it was sort of following along, was this sort of articulating misty mass, you know. It was kind of a, you know, white see-through thing that was going behind it. And I was just, you know, I couldn't even talk for a few minutes, and she was trying to get some work done. So she goes, look, you can look at it later. We've got to get work done because you're going to see stuff all the time there. I said, okay, fine. So anyway, so it is a very, very active situation over there, as Andrea will be the one to tell you all about. She is the utter expert on the house. It was her family that was portrayed in the film, and she was a teenage girl at the time, and I would imagine that was pretty wild. I think there were a lot of things going on, some that felt pretty positive, some not so much, as we know from what we know about that story and from the movie. And I know I asked Andrea when we first met, I said, you know, did all that stuff really happen? And she said, it was so much more. And I said, oh, my Lord. So anyway, we are going to have a great time with Andrea. She's going to be with us throughout, and she's been doing a wonderful, wonderful job promoting the event. And she's so kind to do that, because I know she's as tired as we are. She's working all day long just like we are on this project, so we really appreciate her. But
well,
Courtney,
we appreciate you and the other producers involved, and Andrea, and everything you're doing, because this is an extremely exciting event for the paranormal community. We are thrilled to be a part of it on Supernatural Girls, and we're happy to spread the word because, again, this has not been done before. You guys have been laying cable and setting up cameras and testing everything, and not to mention all the work on promotion. This is truly a groundbreaking event, and I can't wait to see what happens on those cameras. I hope everybody in the spirit world shows up. This is their big chance.
Absolutely. I mean, the scary part is that this idea was only just hatched about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, my God.
You know, Kathleen and Jay Blumke, another one of the executives on the show, we're talking. They're good friends, and they often partner on projects. And I've worked with both of them over the years. I don't want to tell you how many. But they were talking, they said, we're bored. There's nothing to do. We can't shoot anything. We can't, no production is happening in town. And they said, what can we do? Can't we do something, that would entertain people, while they're isolating in their houses, and maybe do something for charity and, just take people's minds off of things. And everybody's watched everything on Netflix now. So they came up with this live streaming from the house. Jay was already working with the Heinzens on doing something there, and they hatched this idea. And, of course, I was crazy enough when they called me up to go along with them. And so it's really just the four of us, Jay, Kathleen, myself, and Scott Perlman. And we've all been working our little fingers to the bones up at 6 and in bed at midnight. And it's solid work. It is no break. I just sent Kathleen a text a little while ago, and I said, cold waffles aren't that good. No time
Oh,
to
my
eat.
Goodness. Well, you need some type of reward at the end of all this, that's for sure, for all the hard work that you've put in, and what a great job you've all done. Again, we're so happy to be a part of this, and we can't wait to see what happens. We want to invite everybody in our audience. Please spread the word, because the more people that have eyes on this, the more exciting this is going to be. Because
That's right.
what you
and
might not
tonight,
see, your friend might see. So anyway,
exactly.
it's important.
That's true. You can compare notes, and plus, I think there'll be a way to communicate in the room, so we'll all know what's going on. Now, the discount tickets will be going up. This is the last day for that, so they're scheduled to go up at midnight Eastern tonight. So if you're thinking about going, now's the time to pull the trigger, because you're going to be paying, it's only $5 more, but, we all like to save money. And so it's $14.99.
How much are the tickets now, Rene?
$14.99 for the entire week, 24 hours a day, 7 days.
God, that's
And then they're
fabulous.
going up to $19.99, and we are donating to, oh goodness, what are we donating to? We're donating to the World Kitchen. We're donating to the Gary Sinise Foundation, and Gary Sinise, if you know who he is, the actor, and he played a Vietnam veteran. He is wonderful. His charity has been for veterans and first responders. He has now added our nurses and doctors and medical people and people that work in hospitals, the cleaners, the cooks, whatever. He's now added those people into this to help, fight against this COVID-19 thing that's affecting us all. So that's really good. And then also Global Giving is the other one that we are donating to. So we thought we'd pick 3, and hopefully people will like the ones that we picked. We tried very hard to choose really good ones, made sure they were thoroughly vetted, and good places to donate to make sure that the money gets to the right place. So we're happy to do that, and very pleased that we can, because everybody feels so helpless, I think, sitting at home, watching the pandemic on TV 24/7, and it's like, what, we're sitting in our houses, what can we do to help? And there's all these wonderful people that are taking care of us out there. So we can help out a little bit with our event, and we can also help entertain people while they're bored and isolated in their homes. We hopefully will give them a little bit of excitement.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of excitement. And Rene, again, thank you so much. I know you have to run because you've got to get back to work on this amazing project. But now, where do people actually go to buy the tickets? Is there a website that you can give out on that?
Yes. Go to live.thedarkzone.tv.
Okay, live.thedarkzone.tv. Okay,
That's
terrific.
It. Okay, hope to see everyone in the house.
Yes, we'll all be there. And thank you again, Renee. You enjoy. Well, I know you're going to be working the rest of the night, so hope you get it all done.
Exactly. All right, and Patricia, be sure and let your people know when you're scheduled for. I'm sorry I don't have that information in front of me.
Yeah, I've got it.
Sure
I'll be on from
would love to.
5 to 6 on Monday the 11th, so everybody can join that if they want to hear what I've got to say and what
5 to
happens
6 Eastern?
when I join the crowd.
5 to 6 Eastern?
Yes, 5 to 6 Eastern.
Right.
Thank you.
On Monday, okay. I'm going to make sure I note that. Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate you
Hey,
all.
it's our pleasure, Renee. Thank you. And
have fun
again,
with Andrea.
You'll be working, so enjoy the rest of your work night.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, my goodness. What a project, huh, PK?
Oh.